Um, you announced recently that the official policy of Facebook now allows politicians to pay to spread disinformation.
There's imminent risk of harm.
Mark Zuckerberg, creator and CEO of Facebook, the world's largest social media platform, was questioned on election interference and free speech during a congressional hearing on October 23, 2019. Facebook has recently been under examination for its political ad policy, in which political advertisers can pay to spread information without being fact-checked by the company. Zuckerberg might use the First Amendment to justify his decision not to fact-check political ads. The First Amendment states that Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Yet this logic would make it seem as if people who aren't politicians are required to follow rules that politicians aren't. At a Georgetown University event, Zuckerberg defended Facebook's policy, saying that, in a democracy, I don't think it's right for private companies to censor politicians or the news.
There's imminent risk of harm.
Could I run ads targeting Republicans in primaries saying that they voted for the Green New Deal?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Would I be able to run advertisements on Facebook targeting Republicans in primaries saying that they voted for the Green New Deal? I mean, if you're not fact-checking political advertisements, I'm just trying to understand the bounds here. What's fair game?
Allowing politicians to pay to spread disinformation goes against one of the main components of objectivity stated in David Mindich's book, Just the Facts. In the book, Mindich describes facticity and the idea of naive empiricism, or the reliance on facts to report accurately the truth or reality of the event. One of the controversies that first sparked the discussion of Facebook's fact-checking policy was the anti-vaccine ads that the company allowed on its website. This article from the Washington Post discusses the ways in which advertisers can target specific groups with misinformation. The article describes content that may appear to be organic, grassroots discussions led by neighborhood groups and concerned parents. The article says that these posts are actually coming from a small number of motivated interests that are trying to disseminate a lot of harmful content. Facebook helps these advertisers target certain audiences, such as new parents, who are more likely to accept these ads as truth. In the book Like War, The Weaponization of Social Media, P.W. Singer and Emerson T. Brooking discuss ways in which social media has changed society and its effects on war and politics. The authors argue that social media today can be used to incite violence and spread disinformation. While Facebook denies fact-checking political ads, it becomes even easier for politicians and other advertisers with ill intentions to sway targeted and oftentimes vulnerable audiences. Other social media giants have recently been faced with similar controversy, but some are changing their policies in response to the criticism. Companies such as Google and Twitter have made new restrictions on political advertising, but Zuckerberg and Facebook are not backing down.
What I believe is that in a democracy, it's really important that people can see for themselves what politicians are saying so that they can make their own judgments. And I don't think that a private company should be censoring politicians or news. I believe that it is important for people to be able to hear and see what politicians are saying. I don't think it's right for a private company to censor politicians or the news in a democracy.
While Zuckerberg wishes to keep political ads on Facebook's platform, Mindich argues that the rules of journalism are becoming ever more important, especially as more and more people join the world of media. In his book, Just the Facts, he says that, given the rising din of people hawking reality, We need to step back and honestly figure out what we do, what we make, what we see in a world of filters, in a world without objectivity.